Okay, so now that I'm done talking about choices and decisions and taking responsibility, let's get back to the book. And I've had really good feedback on the book. I've had a few people reviewing it for me, and really good feedback. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a little bit of it, and I'll probably do this a couple more times, different pieces of it. I don't want to make this really long and involved, and again, I don't have a title for the book, but the book really is very much in line with this, my vlogging, my videos about my journey trading. And again, my hope is that this brings some value to you, provide you some insight. I'm kind of challenged to think that this would be entertaining for you. I see it more educational. But who knows? I don't know. This could be entertaining. Okay, so I'm going to start with the intro, and I'm just going to do some reading and go from there. And I don't know. Hopefully this may play out well for you and me, and it may not. If just let me know. Throw out some comments and let me know. I just don't know if this is valuable or not. I know the book in the end will be a pretty wonderful book. So, as I'm writing this introduction, I'm looking at the Euro USD forex chart. A love-hate relationship with that pair I have. It was a painful morning, falling on the heels of an equally challenging day of trading. And here I am again sharing that I'm having that same experience. On this particular morning, I was on the brink of tears. And my angst was building steam. After all, wow. I mean, I had worked so hard, and this morning I was giving it my everything, only to face 4 back-to-back losses as the price slowly pushed down in a punishing back-and-forth rhythm. I don't know, have you ever been there? I mean, you're giving it everything you have, and the market's just, it feels so punishing, right? All while listening to the sound of my mentor's voice in my head saying, you don't walk away, you get back in. That's the difference. As emotional as I was feeling, I jumped back in and finally grabbed a perfect entry. Exactly the entry I had been working to master. Then as I sighed in relief, I felt a surge of joy fill me as I began to smile with excitement. Thinking to myself, I did it. I finally did it. It is done. All I have to do now is watch the trade, and then it happened. After an aggressive push up, the price started to pull back yet again. My nerves were shot, my emotions peaked, and I was moments away from crying yet again. Crying like a 3-year-old whose favorite toy had been taken away from him. So I did what any irrational 3-year-old would do. I grabbed the rest of my toys. I held on to them with every ounce of energy I had. Yep. I exited the trade, and if that wasn't enough, once again it happened. Much to my surprise and disappointment, the price started to push higher and higher and higher, ever so slowly. It was oh so painful to watch the price as it ebbed and flowed to new highs. with each push higher, all I could think about was the big loss I had just suffered. If only I had stayed in the trade with the perfect entry, I could be enjoying the rewards and profits of a job well done. Still, for me, that wasn't going to happen. I still make mistakes. Probably always will. I just don't see a way around that. It's just part of life. Mistakes are feedbacks. This is a part of what it means to be a trader. To be clear, I don't have all the answers. And not even close. If you've ever experienced what I just shared, then you'll understand the pain and the disappointment. Maybe there is a pain-free way to learn how to be a profitable trader. Don't know. I just know for me, I haven't found it. In my experience, there is no way for you to avoid the emotional pain of losing money while making one mistake after another. It's simply part of the process of becoming a profitable forex trader. Most starry-eyed wannabe traders, desperate hopefuls, or even daydreaming get-rich-quick amateurs give up on trading long before those traders who are committed beyond reason. Yes, I'm talking about the profitable traders, the ones that were just insanely, their commitment was just insane, right? No reasonable person puts himself through this. In fact, the numbers commonly shared suggest that most traders will fail, losing all of their money within their first year of trading. Only a very small percentage of those newcomers will continue to trade. Of those newcomers that continue to trade, most will continue to lose money. I mean, it's just the facts. It's just the numbers. It's the way it works. Which is why so many traders simply give up on the fantasy of becoming a profitable full-time forex trader. Why? Because learning how to be a profitable trader is a process that often comes with pain. It's a process that can be lonely. Oh man, so lonely. As no one ever wants to admit in public that they're losing money, that they're making decisions that are costing them, that aren't profitable. Heck, most losing traders won't even admit it to themselves, hence the struggle. And most people are really not very good at admitting to themselves what's going on. And I think that's part of the challenge of becoming a profitable trader. Until you're willing to look at your errors, your mistakes, your losses, and to accept those, that it was your choice, it was your actions, your decisions that created this, regardless of what the market did. Before we go any further, there are some things you need to know about me. I'm not a professional trader, meaning I've never been certified to manage someone else's money. Nor have I ever worked for a stockbroker, a hedge fund, or any company remotely similar. Even worse, I'm not a full-time forex trader. Why then are you here? How could reading this book help you as a forex trader? Great question, right? In my 3,000 plus trades, which is way past that now, with real money, I've learned a few things about what it takes to be a profitable forex trader. I do have an understanding of what it means to be profitable. And that's important. And until you have that understanding, I think it's really difficult to know the questions to ask yourself, what to look at when you're trading. I've learned a few things about what it takes as a trader to keep your money. Again, really think about the 3,000 plus live trades with real money. And again, really think about that. The 3,000 plus live trades, the real money, and I didn't lose it all. So I haven't blown up an account, which feels like a badge of honor, but I don't know. I still have had my struggles. I still have had big losses. So in no way am I a perfect trader. Did I make mistakes? Absolutely. So will you. I don't like losing my money. Never, ever. As a forex trader, the pain of losing my money keeps me in check and mentally on task. No matter how emotional, I don't like losing my money. So at some point, I will yield to the pain. I just won't let it happen. The mechanics of trading are simple, however. It's important to know anyone can open a trade. Anyone can have a profitable trade. Anyone can have a losing trade. Trading doesn't require a degree. Trading doesn't even require a high school diploma. Trading doesn't require experience. Trading doesn't require you to have a job, and trading forex doesn't even require a large amount of money. These days, it's about as easy as it's ever going to get to become a forex trader. One of the most important things I've learned about trading the forex markets is this: profit is a habit. And you could flip that around. Losing is a habit. And until you figure that out, it probably will be challenging for you. It's a mindset. Profit actually has more to do with you than it does with the mechanics of trading. Again, when it comes to trading forex, I've learned so many things. I've learned some things, and on top of that, I know some things about people and how they work. So let me take that a step further. Like you, I don't have time for bullshit. I just don't. So let's keep it real from the start. Do you have doubts about me or this book? Great. These videos, do you have doubt? Great. Think about this. Like trading forex, you have a choice. You can keep reading, you can keep listening, keep watching, and you might learn a thing or two that will improve your trading, or maybe even change forever how you trade. Or you can put the book back on the shelf, stop watching this video, and move on. Give the book to someone else, or even throw it away. I get it. I'm a skeptic at heart. I really am. Yet I set out to write this book because I wanted to share what I know now, as opposed to later as a trader. I want to share the pain, the blood, the sweat, and the tears while they are fresh, while they're real. Yeah. How can anything I'm about to share possibly change your trading forever, or even your life? I wanted you to feel the rawness of one trader's journey, mine, on my way to becoming a profitable full-time forex trader. My greatest fear in this moment is this: if I wait to write this book, all that is happening now, as I am living it, will be remembered differently and maybe even forgotten. How many people do you know that write a book before they accomplish what it is they're writing about? Think about it. How many? They don't. And that's my point. I'm writing this book before I am that trader. And you can do this the hard way, or you can learn from someone who's been there and is still doing it. The bottom line is this: you are not alone, and it really is possible for you to change the direction of your financial and personal life, which is exactly why I wrote this book. That's the intro. Hopefully that had some value for you. I'm sure if I just read it straight through, you would get the emotion behind it, because it's real. So I'll share more of the book as we go through these videos. I share my journey. Please share some thoughts and comments, and if you find this meaningful and helpful, let me know. This is about me sharing my journey, but I also wanted to have value for you as well. So this is James Possible. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to sharing more with you. Bye.